This ordinary place was about to become the center of one of the most bizarre and terrifying encounters in American history. It all began on a seemingly normal evening. The family living in the farmhouse spotted a strange, glowing object streaking across the sky, eventually appearing to land somewhere in the woods behind their property. Within minutes, something emerged from the darkness at the edge of the trees. It was small, almost like a child, but distinctly not human. Then another appeared, and another. The creatures began to approach the house, not walking, but floating just above the ground. Panicked, the men grabbed their shotguns and rifles. They took aim and fired. The bullets struck their targets dead on, creating a metallic clang, but the creatures didn't fall. Witnesses described an incredible sight. The beings would flip backward, roll over as if knocked down, then simply stand back up and continue their slow, relentless advance. For hours, the siege continued. The family was trapped inside their own home as these strange beings circled the farmhouse. They heard scratching at the doors, saw faces with glowing eyes peering through the windows, and even heard them climbing onto the roof. The terror was overwhelming. Finally, seeing a break, the entire family piled into their cars and fled to the police station in a nearby town of Hopkinsville. They were hysterical, but their story was consistent. The police, though skeptical, agreed to return to the farmhouse with them. When they arrived, the scene told a story of its own. The yard was littered with spent shell casings. The side of the house was pockmarked with bullet holes. And on the roof, they found strange, shining impressions as if something heavy had been on it. The creatures were gone, but the evidence of a frantic firefight was undeniable. Investigators looked into it. They checked for hoaxes, for pranks, for any logical explanation. But nothing fit. The encounters stopped just as suddenly as they had started, and the little green men, as the media dubbed them, were never seen again. To this day, the police officers who responded to the call maintain that the family's fear was absolutely real. They were sober, their stories matched, and they were genuinely terrified by what they had experienced. Whatever surrounded that farmhouse that night, it wasn't scared of guns, and it wasn't alone. What do you think happened in Kelly Hopkinsville? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more.